someone was asking if there's they would love to have the ability to identify options with the highest open interest and volume so they can avoid low liquidity options.
Yeah, it's definitely something Mike and I have talked about a lot. In general, we want to add all kinds of new filters to the option chain scanning. Right now we're limited to just the position of the strike, and how far away it is from at the money. There are the main kind of issue that stopped us originally was just we didn't have the data. But I think as we get bigger, we'll be able to buy some of that data, and then we'll be able to incorporate those filters into our filtering mechanism. But definitely, there's a long list of things that we could do. Other things people have requested is like they want to just, you could sort of do it by filtering off of how wide the spread is, either a percentage or a dollar amount. It's not like a direct exact it's not as precise as what you just described, but like if something has a really wide spread, then it's kind of an indicator that maybe it's low volume.
Yeah, I would say too, in anticipation of TradingView looking to expand their support for options data, both of those particular indicators should be fairly well covered as they roll out options data across U.S. equities. At the moment, at least from what we can tell, with their support of the Indian, is it just the Nifty 50? It's That's just right. The index there, right? Yeah. So they have all of the forward contracts for the Nifty 50 out there, and the open interest data should be available as well as volume. So you would be able to build a Pine script around that in the future, presumably on U.S. equities once they roll that out. Of course, we have zero clue about when TradingView is going to start supporting U.S. options, but that might be something sooner available to you rather than waiting for TradersPost to integrate some of these features. That said, yeah, I'm right there with John. We've got a couple of vendors we've talked to about providing options data to us. And of course, we can do some of these calculations on our own, as long as all the data we have or we need is available from the broker that you've integrated with.
I'm so excited I've been trying out the professional accounts with to access the tick chart data on TradingView. I know it's not on all assets, but it's been fun to use. And I just keep thinking about having the tick chart plus the options, like the tick chart on the options charts. And it's be like, well, that's everything I've ever wanted. That's as granular of details I ever wanted. I'll be able to calculate all kinds of different things. But the length of time, I know they just released it recently, right? We only found out recently, but it still feels to me very Song of Ice and Fire, like I'm waiting for the last book in the Game of Thrones series. Just years and years and years. But I know it's only been a few weeks, so let's see what happens before the end of the year.